Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Today we're going to be getting all the A-Rings in Pumpkin Hill. Mission 1. Find the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. So, luckily for us, this is the easiest one to find, because you can just do general tips for the Knuckle stages. Some things I'd like to say is just keep moving around. Move very vertically. I would recommend going from one of these islands to the other. Just fly up the rocket, go to the top, you don't see anything on the way up, fly to another one. And just repeat that process until you can find them all. So see, I fly over here. I see one somewhere. So, there we go. Already got 2. Now, the emerald pieces usually all spawn far away from each other, so I can assume there's no others on those 2 islands. So I'm going to go up to Church Mountain, see if there's anything over here. There's not. So this is where things start to become a little tricky, because now you kind of just have to start guessing. Ghost Train Island's usually good to check, just fly around it for a little bit. But you never know. Maybe it's back over here. It's certainly possible. But just keep playing with this strategy, and eventually you should be able to find it. The only big problem that you'll have is if it's on one of these really far off pumpkins, which can happen. So I'd recommend, if you can't find anything, just giving it a little bit of a once around. See if you can find anything. But if not, that's okay. Damn. So it was over on one of these. That is unfortunate. We'll see how it pans out. Still an A. Oh, that's good. Mission 2. Collect 100 rings. Once again, this is a Knuckle stage, and it's especially this one is difficult. You need to collect basically every ring you see. It's tricky, because you have to walk across these platforms first of all. Man, that was sloppy. But it's alright, because hopefully you just get those from this platform, fly up to the top of Church Mountain, and then collect all the rings up here. And then before you move on to your next spot, jump down here and collect this balloon. And then collect this balloon as well. And now we're heading over to, I don't know what this mountain is, but it's the one where, it's the really big one. Because there's quite a few rings around the bottom. Right here. Which will get us pretty far towards our goal. Perfect. And then up top. Now this mission could definitely take a few tries, because it is pretty difficult. And then I would just start flying around. Grab that item, and then fly over towards the one that has these balloons really far off from the top of the train mountain, because all of these balloons have rings in them. And there we go. That's our 100 rings. You can try to follow the path I found, or just use some of the tips, like where the item boxes and balloons are. Mission 3, find the lost Chao. Luckily, like pretty much all of these missions, this is the easiest one. Because all you have to do is know where the Chao is. And funnily enough, on this one, I think this might be one of the only ones in this game where you can get to the Chao without actually using the Mystic Melody. But, might as well just do it because it is faster. So all you need to do is turn around from spawn, fly over to the top of the big mountain, use the Mystic Melody, and just fly over to the Chao. Simple as that.
I found him. Yeah, this is perfect.
Mission 4. Collect the emerald pieces in 3 minutes. Yeah. This one's rough. Getting the A rank on the first mission took me 3.5 minutes. And I was still getting the A. And this is asking me to go 30 seconds faster than that, while still having to meet a point requirement, so it's not like you can just spam the hints. Although I will say, if you do want to use the hints, one thing you can do is you can activate a hint box, pause the game, and then look up on Google where that hint leads, if you want to do it that way. Personally, I wouldn't recommend doing that, just because it's less fun and less rewarding. But that is something you can do if you're struggling a lot. Okay. So this emerald piece, it got brighter when I went down, so oh my word. So I found that pretty dang quickly, I feel like. And I'm just on pace to get this on time. So let's try and find the next piece. Go up a mountain, use green. The bottom leads me to believe it's around the back. Probably up a little bit. There's not too many platforms. It is up here. This stupid train appeared. And there we go. Dodge the train. I'll just take a flight up here. And then I'll fly over to Church Mountain, where hopefully the last piece will be located. And if not, then thank goodness. Now let's really hope I don't choke this and I can find it in time. Is it back here? No, it's not. Back here? Okay. It goes bad around there. It's in this hut. It's not in this hut? Oh boy. Ah. In this alcove with this pumpkin. Maybe? Yep. Okay. We got that one done. Yep, just same movements before. Go up and down and across and just, honestly, just hope. That's all you can do.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Mission 5. Clear hard mode. Finally, something I can provide help on. Because these pieces are always in the same spot. You just need to know where to find them. So I recommend taking this rocket up, going right off the start, because this is where we'll get our first piece. Perfect. Next, we're gonna fly over here. We're gonna take this rocket up just because it's faster to take it up and go down, up to the big mountain, because right over here you will see 2 skulls firing at the wall like this. Now don't be nervous, because you just have to wait for both of them to stop, which they will do eventually. Or you could hit the button on the back of them too. But I usually just wait, because to me those buttons are kind of tricky. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to Church Mountain. And this is very important. You want to keep where you're located on the map in mind, because we're going to fly over here. You may want to kill this guy if you can't get up there quickly. Oh my gosh. I like to just go kill him and then fly back. So we're flying up here, and then once we get to the top, you want to cycle through all of the things until you can use the sunglasses, and then you just fly towards the big mountain. And there's the last piece.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Thank you all for watching this guide on how to get all the A-ranks in Pumpkin Hill. I feel bad because in these levels there's not much advice to give on missions 1 and 4 besides just cover as much ground as possible. Use your verticality. You can go up and down very easily with the rockets in your dive to cover as much ground as possible. That's really all I can say. But next time, we'll take on the next level. I really need to start looking what these are beforehand. I don't remember. Alright, like, comment, subscribe.